Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is slightly different than normal, and that is because I'm doing my everyday makeup routine. This is for summer, so it's kind of a little bit lighter than normal. Please excuse the lighting. I'm in my room and my lighting in the room is not great. Before I start, I just want to say some of these products I'm using, I'm not sponsored by these products. I am not sponsored to say why I'm using them or anything like that. This is just my own opinion on the products that are quite high end. And you don't have to have these palettes or this makeup that I'm using that's quite high end. There's only three things in here that are quite high end. And my lipstick will be, but I'm not going to put that on yet. But you don't have to use these palettes or this makeup. You can get very similar things cheaper in the drugstore, very similar to things I'm using. So let's get started. I've already primed my eyelids with my concealer and a little bit of foundation just to match it to the skin once I'm done. And I've taken it up to my brow bone so you can see the shades better. So I am going to do a light wing, small wing liner and all of that, and hopefully it goes well. Hang on. I'm going to have to like lean in when I go up close because I can't zoom in. So let's get started. So I'm going to take my sellotape and I'm going to create a wing. And this is what I use to create the wing. So you just want to follow your lash line, bottom lash line up. Sort of parallel to your brow bone. Or not, yeah, not really parallel, but so your brow bone's about here. So it's in the right place because you don't want it going right out or you don't want it going pointing really upright. So I'm going to do this eye and then I'm going to get the next lot of tape on. I'm hoping to be quite quick at this because I have a driving lesson at 11:15. It's now 10 to 9. I mean, I'm not going to take that long, but I don't want to be too long. So sometimes they don't match up very well, but these I can see are matching up perfectly. Lean over and get my water because it's very hot outside. I live in the UK and temperatures at the moment are just warming up. We don't normally get temperatures like this. We normally get like around 15. At the moment we're getting temperatures in the 20s, and we're even possibly going to get up to up into the 30s by the end of the week. So when we get weather like this, we're all like, ugh. Okay, anyway, enough about the weather. So I'm going in with the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is the Amazonian Clay palette, and it looks like this. I'm not, just before I start, I am in no way sponsored by this product or this brand. I am just using it as my, all opinions are my own, and I've chosen to use this palette today. So I'm going in with this shade here, which is called Charmer, and I'm going to, it's almost like a whitey cream colour, and I'm placing that all over my lid just to create, set the concealer in place. I've already done that, but I just want it to be a little bit lighter. Okay, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush, looks like this, and I am going to take the shade Jetsetter, which is this one here. It's a really nice like browny, mid-brown shade I'd say. And I'm going to start by placing it on the sellotape to create where I want the wing to be, so you can see. And then I'm going to start dragging it back into the crease. So you almost end up with like a wing shape from the corner of your corner of your eye up to about here to your crease. I'm not going to make my wing this long. It probably won't even like reach that because that's just too long for me. But it'll probably be about half of that. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm just going to focus on taking it in the crease. So I start by placing it in the crease, swiping it along like this just to blend it out, disperse it. And then I start by doing windscreen wiper motions. And I start here, blending it, blending, 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 until I have no product left on my brush. I will also do windscreen wiper motions, circular motions, and that helps drag the product up a little bit more. So you're just creating some depth on the crease. And I'm going to do the other eye. I'm not going to go too in depth with my eye makeup today because it's quite hot outside and I want something kind of summery, and this palette is the perfect one for summer because it's got neutrals, it's got shimmers. I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, but that's more when it's a little bit colder. But I can mix the shades together with this, I suppose. I'm trying to lean in as much as possible so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just dragging that onto the crease, onto the lid a little bit. Okay, I'm then going in with this shade here called Rebel. I got this palette in New York, in Sephora. All the products I will use I will list down below and put links to the websites, and also I will put the brushes I have used as well. And I'm just popping that Rebel shade on top of Jetsetter, and then taking my MAC 224 taper blending brush and just blending those shades together. I'm blending them up a little bit more. Okay, I'm not going to do a tiny quick bit of shimmer. I'm then going in with the shade Firecracker. And as you can see, they're super pigmented. Now, as I said, you can do this look with any drugstore brand. There is a great colour dupe for Firecracker. It is NYX single eyeshadow in the shade Copper. It's a really creamy shadow and it's a great dupe. I will use some of that today actually as well. I'm just going to go grab that so you can see what it looks like. Oh my god, this is like the funniest way to go. Okay, so this is the dupe, and this is the MUA single eyeshadow in the shade Copper. And it's a really creamy, like, gold shade, and that just is going to add. So you can see, I'll show you when I've got it on the brush, just how creamy that is. Look at that. And that just goes on like a dream. And that's just going to add a little bit more depth. Ignore that goose outside my house. I live near a nature reserve. Okay, so that is the eye makeup so far. And then I'm just going to add some brown onto, or like a little bit of black, just a tiny bit. And I'm going in with the shade Activist and Smokeshow. I'm just lightly placing that in the inner, on the outer V, winging that up a little bit, blending it. So I'm sort of swiping. Then when I get to the shadow with the pigment, I'm just swiping going over it this way, I'm going it this way just to cover it a little bit, just to get rid of any harsh lines. And anyone can do this look. Then I'm just going to take that up into the crease just a little bit. We're going to blend that out in the crease. Okay, so I'm going back in with my Essential Crease Brush and going back in with the shade Jetsetter, which was the first transition shade that we used. Just blending that out. Okay, so that is the eye look. So I've had to swap from my phone to my iPod because my iPod's got more storage on than my phone, because my phone is saying, oh, yeah, I've got enough storage. So the clip I've just emailed, I will like put it on, I've got it all sorted. It's going to work. So I'm going in, before I so really interrupted, with the Extreme Felt Tip Liner by Collection. This is where my wings go absolutely terrible. So I'm not going to talk while doing this. It's pretty self-explanatory. Actually, I'm going to just use my mirror for this. You can kind of see what I'm doing. This is like everything on my makeup goes absolutely terrible. And I look at myself and I hate it. That was really awkward. My neighbours were outside when I was filming that clip, so they probably heard me just talking to myself like, what the hell was she doing? So there's one wing. Oh, that actually went quite well, that one. This is one that always goes wrong. They're actually even. So one thing I did want to quickly just address is this video was not my idea. I asked you guys for video ideas and 2 of you suggested doing makeup tutorials, and I know so many people asked me how to do my makeup, so I thought, let's just do it, girlfriend. So it better be good. I'm just going to bring you slightly... No. Just stay there where you are. Okay, so I'm done my face. My eyes are done. I'm going to do my eyebrows now, and I'm going in this. I'm not using this because this is running out. Like, I literally have nothing left of it, so I'm trying to save that for my birthday. But I'm going to go with the spoolie end because I really like the spoolie on this rather than the spoolie on my eyebrow pencil that is new. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows up, which will help me to do the bottom, and then I'll brush them down, which will help me do the top. I've just realised I've forgotten to get my brown mascara. My life is ending. Must be interesting to see how long my makeup takes. So I'm going in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Brow pencil? Yep. Brow pencil in the shade Espresso. and it kind of matches my Anastasia one, not too different. So I'm just starting from here, and I rest my pinky on my face and hold it right at the bottom, because I feel that it kind of makes your hand steadier. I have no real way of filling in my brows, they just go how they go. Because I don't really have a natural shape to my brows, like one of my brows is sparser than the other. One brow's got more hair on the tail. One has not much hair on here. One bit here is so sparse because it's where I headbutted a door. Okay. Okay, then I'm just going to brush the hairs. Oh, that's actually quite good on camera. Just going to brush them up and start filling in. I'm not going to focus too much on this area at the moment. I'm focusing on this area. I like this area darker and this bit lighter, so it's almost like an ombre effect. And this bit, I'm just drawing a faint line. I'm going up with the hairs. The difference when I have my eyebrows done and not done. This is on always goes wrong. So prepare for uneven brows. Like always. They're already uneven. Oh no, they're not. They're not. So there's one brow that you're more happy with, and that's the case. always the case when you do your brows. Always the case. I'm just gonna go grab my... Oh crap, I've been sitting cross-legged. Back at it again. I'm gonna sit like this now because my legs are cramping up. So I'm just going in with the MUA Brow Define Mascara. This is tinted, this is in mid brown. This just helps to set those unruly brows in place. Okay, so I'm going to move on and do my face. So I'm going in with the Smashbox Photofinish Primer Water. Don't know why I shook it. I use this as a primer because it's primer, and then as a spray to set my makeup. This costs quite a lot of money, and you can get it in the UK from Boots for £20. Okay, now I'm going to go in and do my foundation. So I'm just going to clip my hair back momentarily. Wants to clip. Attractive look right now. I've got my hair up, and then I have the bun, have the clip. So how attractive do I look? I've been doing this for about 21 minutes. No biggie, I'm almost there. So I'm going in with the L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Foundation in the shade Rose Beige. And I kind of just like, I keep looking in the camera and I'm like, can't see what I'm doing. Luckily, I have my mirror in front of me. And I'm just going to blend that out. Looking in the mirror, I feel like this just doesn't match my face. But in the camera, it's perfectly fine. But it's alright once we blend it out. And we go in with a tiny little bit of concealer. Because look at the difference. My skin is just nuts. This is why I just kind of drag it, any excess product, I just drag it down my neck a little bit, just to match my neck together. So I'm going to put a little extra bit coverage under my eyes, and I'm just going to grab my sponge for that. As well as putting on concealer, I just like to have, and this is a True to Skin Shades, capture your skin tone and undertone skin micro perfection. It doesn't say what sort of coverage it is, but it's quite nice because it doesn't feel cakey. It's like almost quite chalky based. That sounds weird. It probably does. Oh my god, my bag's under my eyes. I have bags under my eyes right now, like nobody's business, because I am in mid-exam and I only have 4 exams, but still, I'm very tired and I've been very stressed recently. And not everything's been perfect with family. This is slowly running out, this concealer. I might do a whole different video on that. Like, I've seen a YouTuber do a video that I think is quite nice in a way, but I don't know if I'd feel confident enough doing it. And it's basically the strip down challenge, and you just sit there talking to the camera, no editing, no, like, nothing. I mean, you put your intro in, but that's about it. And you just sit there talking about things that you found difficult, and yeah, it's just quite, you know, personal. So I don't know if I'll do that. I've thought of a few other videos, sit down videos like this one. I thought I'd do like favourites or stuff like that. I don't know, favourites or other tutorials like Christmas and birthdays and summer, and maybe even some lookbooks maybe, and as well as vlogs, because I feel like this would be a good different challenge and a nice hobby. So I've just gone in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair. It's running out slowly, but just enough to kind of disguise the bags a little bit. Also, I'm going to Dorset in October half term with my family. Well, me, my mum, my dad and my nan are going, and we're staying on a campsite, but there's like a apartment that we can stay in, so my nan's rented that out. And my cousin is going as well with her mum and dad, and taking her dog Cookie, and possibly taking a friend. We went 2 years ago. I went with my mum, my nan, my mum, my dad, my nan, and my granddad, and that was in 2015. But obviously now my granddad is no longer here. It was unsure whether we'd be able to go because we didn't know if there'd be enough space. But now my granddad's not here, there's enough space for us to sleep. Well, my nan can have a double. I think my nan's having the double bed. My mum and dad are having the twin room, and there's only really sleeps 4 because of the double bed and the twin bed. But I have I've seen that there's a really comfy sofa, and my cousin had slept on that sofa last year when she went, and my nan said it was perfectly comfortable, so I voted to sleep on the sofa. But we'll see how that goes, but I might take the airbed with me as well. So that is my base done. So I've done my concealer and my foundation. I'm now going to powder, and I'm going to use the Rimmel London Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder in the shade Transparent. See, oh my god. And I don't drag that on, I pat it on, because patting prolongs the wear of your makeup, because you're not dragging the product off your face. So far I've been doing this 18 minutes on this camera. Those of you who watch my videos, obviously you've seen that we've got a group chat. So if you think of any cool, fun videos that you want me to do, let me know on there, and I will make sure I do them for you. So basically what my idea was is, because I do vlogs, I've decided to do the vlogs myself. And I thought, rather than just doing videos that I think you guys would like, I get you guys involved in the videos ideas that you want to see, and then I do them for you. So I mean, obviously I do vlogs, so I should be hopefully a new vlog coming soon, but we shall see about that. Okay, so that is now my foundation and powder done. I'm now going to go in and do my contour, so I'm using the Contour Kit Highlight and Sculpt Kit from Collection. Doesn't say what shade it's in, but this is the contour and this is the highlight, so I will just show you the highlight. You kind of can't really see it. But it's really pigmented, this one here. Okay, I'm then going to go in with my contour brush, and this is the Studio contour brush. So, yeah. Did you guys all hear about that Manchester bombing? I don't really like talking about it because this one pretty much got to me quite a bit. More than, I mean, they've all gotten to me, like the terrorist attacks, but this one more so than the others, because music is close to my heart, and I love Ariana Grande, and it's just sad how someone would want to commit suicide or something. I don't know the full story, but you know, in a venue with little kids around. Like, what sick person would want to do that? Like, why would you decide, oh yeah, I'm going to do a terrorist attack in a concert full of young kids? Like, why? Like, I don't get why people were so like, oh yeah, terrorists. And I mean, the UK has been on like high alert for God knows how many years, like severe. And because of the one in Manchester yesterday, it's up there with the 7/7 bombings apparently from 2005. Apparently that it is imminent that we are going to have another terrorist attack. So I'm just trying to, you know, get on with it, not live in fear, because that's what they want. They want us to live in fear, and they want us to, you know, give up, so that they, you know, effectively, if we give up, they win, and they don't. That's what they want. We're not going to do that, because that's not us. So I'm popping that. Oh, hello, highlight. I've gone a bit overboard on the highlight there. So I'm just going in with the highlight from that palette. Oh my god. And I'm highlighting my nose. Now I hate my nose because there's a dip here but not dip here. So it's a really odd shape. And I'm highlighting the top of my lip. Yeah, that lip highlight. Come back to that. I'm then going to go in with another highlight. And this is the NYX Ritualistic Highlight. I put a pan on it already. Oh, look, you can see me. Hi. I'm so weird when it comes to doing my makeup. And I'm just patting that over the top. Okay, so now it is time to do the last step. And I am going in with the NYX 2-Timer Liner. And I'm going in with the felt tip end. I want the liner end. And I'm almost out of this too. So I'm going to line my waterline, lower lash line, and tight line. It's like the most attractive thing in the world because my face just like, I'm like this and then it goes, Mascara face is the worst. Like so. Then I'm going to go back in with my Touched in Bloom palette, and I'm going to go in with this brush. It's like a sponge and a brush on the end, and I'm going to go in with Leader because I didn't use that shade, but I want to use it to tie the look together. And I'm just placing that, joining the wing. And don't worry, I'm going to blend this out. And then I'm going to go in with Sweetheart, Smarty Pants and Jetsetter. And just blend that out. Not blend it, but just kind of lighten the colour but smoke it out a little bit. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to go in with the shade Funny Girl. And then for the inner corner, I am going to go in with Charmer and Flower Child. And then mascara, I'm going to use the Fast Stroke Define Lash Mascara, and this is in the shade Brown Black. Oh, I can feel it getting hotter. It's warmer in here now. Really warm. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world. That's just like made my nose run. Okay. A little bit more. And take that clip out. And I'm done. Just take this bit out. I'm not going to do my hair, just because that's just boring. I'm going to keep it up like this and just straighten these bits out. So, last thing, I'm just going to set my face again with the Smashbox Photofinish Prime Water. And I'm going to put my lipstick on now because it's going to be matte anyway, so it won't transfer, and I'm just going to go grab that. And the lipstick I'm going in with is the Huda, whatever you want to say, Beauty Liquid Matte in the shade Bombshell. I need to get my lip liner. Note to diary, the next time you feel, get all your stuff out before you start. Don't worry, I have got a new one of this. It's not the best lip liner in the world. But it's okay for £1. And I just putting the lipstick on and then filling in my lips. So I've lined my lips, filled them in, and I'm going in with the shade. It's really nice, like Paragon 3. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a smoky eye with a really nice pinky, nudie, brownish lip. It looks better in the camera than it, in my mirror than it does on my camera. But I will take a nice picture and I will put it in the end. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed filming it for you guys, and I hope you like it and I don't get, you know, told to take it down. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you again very soon with another one. Don't know what I'll be doing yet. Possibly do a what's in my college bag or a what's in my handbag, but I might do both. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit like. I don't know if you can subscribe because I'm unlisted, but you know, try if you can. And I shall see you again very soon. Bye!